Yeah. I named the document "Fuck You." I didn't really title it. I guess.
I like that.
I guess that's.
I like it.
You do this to yourself. Gunshots made of words, a reckless tongue. Do you know how many nights I begged my body back to life? Do you know how many sheets I've sweated through running from my demons, haunted even when I'm sleeping? You do this to yourself. And I see 7-year-old me praying on her knees for another brain because this one hurts too much to live in. When you say I do this to myself, you remind me of everything I've ever run from. You entitled man comes into my life for 2 months and thinks you can name my pain, thinks you can title 23 years of hurt. I've spent half my life explaining my pain to people who will never meet me there. I've spent half my life trying to suffer beautifully enough for someone to love me. I am allowed to bruise ungracefully. I am allowed to be more than a body made easy to swallow. You can't tell me to break more beautifully when I am the most beautiful version of my survival. Did you forget what I am made of? Water, unburnt skin, unrelenting demons. You cannot burn me alive. You will not be the thing that breaks me. You will not be the one who saves me. You could never complete me. You could never save me. And weren't you building your ego off of rebuilding women like me? I could stand here, rip open my chest, bleed for the sake of proof, try and show you my demons and how real they are in my head. Or you could just believe me. You could have just held me when I cried. It could have been that easy. You don't deserve half of me. You don't deserve me on my worst days. So these soaked pillowcases stay silent. Your number stays blocked. I stay sleeping alone because every night away from you is one night closer to myself. I'd rather be alone than be with the kind of guy who calls women bitches, expects us to choke on your oversized ego and spit you out whole, but you cannot take from me and run free. You're the kind of boy who thinks you can walk in and out of my body until you grow into a man, but I am not made of elasticity. I am not made of second chances. I save those for myself. And some days this pain makes me feel worthless. Some days you made me feel worthless, but look at me, still standing. Hear this heart, still beating, still breathing. There is worth all over me. You just didn't see it. But thank God your eyes aren't mine. Thank God you are not my lungs. Thank God I will go on without you. My whole life I've written letters to myself saying the things they didn't. Reversing the things they did, that this isn't my fault. I am not weak. I am not broken. Today I write to the 4th grader inside me. Before she had the vocabulary to explain her pain, I tell her the wrong people will never love her right. I tell her the pain is a voice. Listen and let it go. Healing may be slow, but baby girl, you deserve so much more than what you've gotten. Baby girl, you are still a fire blazing even when you cry. You are always worthy of love. Look in the mirror, tell her I choose you. You have lost nothing, but they have lost you, and that in itself is revenge. My emotions do not make me unlovable. In fact, my emotions are small countries only I inhabit, where I find treasure in the corners of my fury and transfer it into poetry. My emotions are a high tide. I watch the sunset under every night. My emotions have done backflips over suicide, have fallen in love with the smallest amount of light just to make it to the morning, and you have the audacity to treat me like a burden when I am a garden. You were stripped soil that I never needed to survive. I will not forget the blades of grass stuck in my teeth. I have chewed planets apart with my soul. I will not let one person who with too small of a heart to understand my magic redefine me. And although I am pain, I am also power. I am also progress. I am pronouncing myself a survivor, and no one can take that away from me, not even you.